so much, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, how about that Apple Cup, huh? Yeah, well, basically the situation here is the game didn't start until late in the day, so we weren't sure who was going to win. So just in case, we made two monologues, you know, and the Husky-Cougar rivalry, as you know, is a rich tradition in this state, and we wanted to make sure that we honored both sides. So since the Cougars stomped the Dogs, I guess we'll start with the WSU monologue, okay? Well, yeah. The Huskies have the perfect mascot, don't you think? A dog. This is an animal who lives to put his nose... You gotta look too many places to get UW statistics. The front page, the sports page, the police blotter. I went to the UW once and those stuck-up sorority bitches wouldn't dance with me. All right. Now, the UW monologue. They tease their hair up extra high and polish up the truck. Yeah, their mascot, the cougar, is an endangered species, kind of like a WSU graduate with a job. Yeah, I guess the UW is a perennial football power. WSU has a good team when they can find a farm boy with a good arm and a bad high school guidance counselor. Yeah, they got to shorten the halftime over there because once the cheerleaders start grazing, you can't get them off the field. Can't get them off. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Apple Cup. A wonderful, wonderful tradition in this state. And, of course, this year didn't mean a thing. Didn't mean a thing because the Oregon Ducks, ladies and gentlemen, are going to the Rose Bowl. The Ducks. Yeah. I guess they're leaving from Eugene pretty soon, taking the Green Tortoise down to Pasadena, because not all the team can fit in the UW van that they usually use for the short hauls. And I think that they have a chance against Penn State if they bring that Eugene vibe down there and get the Penn State players to mellow out, if you know what I mean. Anyway, congratulations to the Ducks, congratulations to the Cougars, and right now we have a special video that features Almost Live's favorite animal. Please take a look.
Coming from Gastropod Pictures.
Look at that, kitty. Nice, fluffy little rabbit. Wouldn't that make a good pet?
I don't know.
Back once again, the time-honored story of a child's love and a slug's persistence. It's the 37th remake.
You know, it's been almost a year since Sluggy disappeared. You'd think Katie would be over it by now.
She really loved that little guy.
Loved him? She identified with him. I'm gonna get her a treat. Maybe that'll cheer her up. Katie, look what I got you. Twinkies, your favorite.
No thanks, Uncle Arnie.
Well, you know how we like Twinkies. They're... Okay. Well, if you want them, they're...
Sluggy? Sluggy!
Boy, that green filling is good. See Sluggy, the final chapter. Or is it?
Hey, everybody! You're not gonna believe this!
Coming soon to a theater near you.
All right, stay with us. We've got a great show, and we will be right back.
It's so creamy. It's so rich. It's so delicious. It's... Shh!
Don't tell my thighs.
New butter-rich Don't Tell My Thighs, because they'll find out soon enough.
Hello. We're back with another Seahawk Fever, the show we rushed on the air and sold a lot of advertising for 6 weeks ago when the Seahawks were 3-1. I mean...
Enough negative talk, Andy, because it's time for our positive Hawk Talk of the Week. Brought to you by Morgan Insurance, who say, you can bet your life insurance the Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl.
Right to the highlights of that near victory.
And as usual, Seahawk highlights are brought to you by James Jewelers, who say, let's make some Super Bowl rings, Seahawks.
Super Bowl rings, you bet. Okay, on to those highlights. Let's see, there's an injured Bronco. That was good for the Seahawks. Here's a good shot of Eugene Robinson on the phone. And there they are, leaving the field.
Okay, and now let's turn to Herb Lyons for his playoff percentages feature, where every week he keeps us updated on the chances of the Seahawks going into the playoffs.
And again, playoff percentages is brought to you by Wheeler Medical Center, who say we can cure anything except Seahawk fever. Herb?
Well, speaking of highlights, I thought it might be interesting to look at highlights of my report for the previous 5 weeks. So let's take a look at that, shall we? But even with the loss, they are in great shape. 3 wins and 2 losses, and that's not bad. But, you know, considering it's the AFC, 3-3 at this early stage puts them right in the playoff hunt. And so at 3-4, that wild card spot is still wide open. Even though they are 3-5, that's still, they're sitting pretty. And now for tonight's report. It ain't gonna happen. All right, they ain't going anywhere. You got it? Quit calling me and asking me what it would take, because it'd take nuclear sabotage or an unfortunate accident involving another team's airplane. It's over, comprende?
Thanks, Herb. And we'll see you again next week. And you know, Herb raises a good point, Andy, because a lot of teams fly through bad storms at this time of year. So if one of those planes went, that could be a factor.
Yeah, well, okay, Jenny, you just keep thinking those good thoughts, okay?
I will. And hey, that's okay. It's not really the worst disease to have anyway. And now let's go to the phones where we have some fans with the fever. Hello, you on Seahawk Fever?
Yeah, the Seahawks suck.
Thank you. Next caller.
Suck.
Great. Next caller.
Suck.
Thanks. Next.
Yes, this is United States Representative Steve Largent from Oklahoma.
Oh, well, hello, Steve. What's on your mind?
The Seahawks suck.
Thanks, Steve. Well, that's it for this week, but be sure to join us next week for Seahawk Fever.
That's right. It'll be a whole new show with a couple of new sponsors, the Darwin Depression Clinic and Albright Funeral Home. We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Studio amplification for Almost Live provided by American Music. Now open in Tacoma.
Oh, damn it!
Oh, glad you could make it.
Don't start.
Where you been?
You would not believe the morning I've had.
What happened?
Okay, first I spill coffee all over my newspaper, then my shoelace breaks, and then there's a body in the trunk.
What?
I spill coffee all over my newspaper.
No, the other one.
Oh, my shoelace, it just snapped. I call the police, and they come around with all their million questions, and I'm thinking, hey, I don't have time for this.
Did you know her?
The police? No.
No, the body.
Oh, yeah, it was Richard. You know the guy who lives just north of me, the guy with the really bad lawn?
That's horrible.
Oh, don't get me started. I kept saying, Richard, would you get a mower? Would you do something about that? Borrow my mower if you want. You know, I even mowed his lawn myself once. He never even thanked me.
What did the police say?
Oh, I'm sure they thought it was awful, too. I mean, the guy never even watered.
No, what did they say about the body?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was dead like, 12 hours, contusions, multiple skull fractures. I don't know, because all I can think about the whole time is, my God, that blood is going to be impossible. Second of all, it's expensive. And maybe they'll cut me a deal.
Is this some kind of joke?
Oh, I wish, but it's always something, you know? Like the other week, okay?
What happened?
Well, I paid it, of course. I mean, what are you going to do? I'm a law-abiding citizen.
I don't feel so great.
Oh, I know what you mean. I was up way too late last night myself, trying to watch some movie. But it reminds me, you're good at electronics, right? Okay, the tracking on my VCR completely screwed up. I'm trying to watch Terminator 2. I cannot get a clear picture.
Jim, did you do it?
No, that thing's been a lemon since the day I bought it.
Did you kill Richard?
What do you think? Oh, we gotta go. Hey, do you have those figures? We can talk about them in the car, okay? I'll drive. Which reminds me, have you tried that new dry cleaner on the corner? Forget about it. Too much starch. This shirt, it's like wearing cardboard.
Good evening and welcome to the John Report. I'm John. Here's my report. Well, the U.S. Forest Service and Weyerhaeuser are proposing a massive land swap in the Cascades. Under the proposal, the Forest Service would get ownership of all clear-cut areas, while Weyerhaeuser would get all the lands covered with really big trees. A black widow spider was found in a piñata after it was broken at a Linwood girl's birthday party. The piñata maker said it's just like the media to never report on a piñata when candy comes out. The Codex Hammer last week, a 72-page manuscript by Leonardo da Vinci for $31 million. Gates says that now he only needs one more purchase to get his free Book of the Month Club selection. There. The owner of the Brick Tavern in Roslyn says he'll have to shut off his running water spittoon unless he gets a break on water rates. The water company said they hate to tell him this, but his water was shut off a long time ago. Larry King was at the South Center Mall on Wednesday to promote his new book titled How to Talk to Anyone, Anytime, Anywhere. King says that following his visit to Tukwila, his next book will be titled, Okay, I Was Wrong. The former Everett Giants will now be known as the Everett Aqua Sox. The name was chosen in a vote and narrowly beat out the second choice, the Birkenstocks. Mukilteo Historical Society wants to open a bed and breakfast at the Mukilteo Lighthouse. A society spokesperson says it's an ideal place for a romantic getaway if you don't mind a blinding white-hot light in your eyes every 7 seconds. Finally, federal regulators have told Whoops that pranks will not be tolerated at nuclear power plants after several incidents at Hanford. The final straw came when someone left a bag of plutonium on a porch, rang the doorbell, and ran away. This has been the John Report. Thank you, and we'll be right back. The lame list. Lame. The VCR recorded Saved by the Bell instead of Baywatch.
Vilely lame.
Dog lame.
Uncomfortable.
Schwarzenegger gets pregnant in his new movie instead of killing people.
Lame.
Guys in bands that sell 1 million records still bum beer money off you.
I like that. It's a beautiful thing.
Penile enlargements are not covered by Blue Cross.
Lame. It's only lame. Excusable. Lame.
This has been the Lame List. Well, thank you so much. That's just about all the time we have this week. But don't forget, I will be appearing at the Showbox Comedy Club, which is formerly the Improv, down on First Avenue near the Market, December 13th through the 18th. Tickets available through Ticketmaster, or you can call 622-0888. If you're under 21 and you want to come, you need to come with someone who is 21, like your dad or your mom or whoever usually buys you beer. No, no. Also... No. And if you're from Kent, come, I'll personally apologize to you. Also, stick around for Saturday Night Live with John Turturro. Musical guest is Tom Petty, and our pal Dave Grohl will be playing drums. So stick around for that, and happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you.